malfunction for you. Come back.
Cone head.
How's Paris measuring?
21 and 5, and you're 22 and 3.
That's about how she was last. She was a couple days behind.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna be a little bigger than her.
So her head's smaller than it's supposed to be?
Well, not like,
Not drastically.
right, not too small. Mm-mm.
Okay.
They can be a few days to a week difference. We
Mhm.
start to worry when they're weeks behind,
Right.
or if they continue to go in different directions
Directions.
too much. Yeah. But once we get done, all that'll come over and we can compare the two. This measures her tummy. Your tummy's right on.
No. She just might have a little smaller head.
You still doing okay in your back?
Mm-hmm.
You got twice the weight, so twice the baby's in there.
You call it when they're laying on their back and they're pregnant and it pinches off the vena cava.
You know, if you hadn't asked me, there is a medical term for it.
Right. I know what it is.
Vena cava syndrome.
She came up with that off the wall term. It's not what
That's what we call it.
What do
He
you
called
call
it vena cava syndrome.
What do you call it?
Supine hypotension,
Yeah, supine hypotension.
syndrome.
See, I have heard that, but probably short term. Like we
Right.
always just
Say vena cava syndrome.
right.
So
But yours is more medical.
because as a transporting patients, the pregnant ones, you can't leave them on their back.
For too long, yeah.
Yeah.
shut up. I work in reality. You're working out of a boat right now.
Oh God.
Are you a nurse?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what kind of patients do you have?
Crazy
ICU.
ones.
Yeah, like you said, crazy ones. You're either crazy or comatose, one of the two.
It's an interesting mix.
She's a
She's
girl.
spicy. Yeah, she's a girl.
She kicking him or hitting him as usual?
She won't let me get a 3D the way she's laying.
She's camera shy.
Move over sometime. I can't see your big head's in the way.
Well, why haven't you said something? I've been staying here for 14 minutes.
What's that?
You just moved where I couldn't see. I could see around you before.
They are active. That's good. Yeah, I remember when that last place I worked at, we'd have to go up to like the ICU if we had a pregnant patient. And it was always interesting.
Do you ever work at St. Luke's?
I don't,
No.
no. I came from Pensacola, I was working at, Sacred Heart, which is a high-risk obesity
You
center
look
there.
really familiar to me. I'm just trying to figure out if you had worked at anywhere here that I.
No. I actually live in Palm Coast,
Oh
so if I
goodness.
make it over here, it's,
Good
Just more.
grief.
yeah, it's a drive.
Her rate was okay.
Yes.
It was the same, wasn't it?
$133. That's his little fingers.
She needs to turn it over so we can see her. She got like at her back to my abdominal wall or something.
She's actually facing in kind of towards this way,
Yeah.
so I can get her face if I come all the way out here and kind of angle it.
Mhm.
See her down there?
There it is.
But not enough to get a 3D, because
Mm.
she's got the septum kind of near her face. Been
See?
pushing on her.
Well, he's aggravating her today. He's telling her to turn over. Turn over!
Pushing
I
her
get
head.
the picture. How cute. Oh, they're gonna be a mess. Was my fluid levels and stuff like pretty good?
They are good. He's got more than her. But they're both good.
Is that just because he's bigger, or should they still have about the same no matter the size?
They usually have about the same. But I mean, a little bit of difference is fine. I'm gonna run it by the doctor only because if they measure differently and their fluids are differently, it's always something we wanna take into consideration. Twin to twin, have you heard of twin to twin?
Transfusion
Right.
syndrome.
It's not what I'm seeing, so I'm not telling you that.
Okay.
I'm just simply, that's usually one of the first things.
Does that have a more with just one placenta though? Because I have the two.
die?
Yeah. I have one in the front, one in the back.
So it happens less that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anytime, he may say that he thinks it's fine.
Okay.
Like I said, I don't see any other signs. If it were twin to twin,
Mm-hmm.
one of them wouldn't have a bladder and a stomach full of fluid,
Okay.
and like the septum would be completely keeping them away from.
Okay.
So that's not what I'm saying it is.
Okay. Yeah.
But I'd rather be overly safe. It's just one of the first signs. Their fluids start to separate. One gets a little more, one gets a little less. Better to watch for it and know what we're looking for.
And that just means that one's getting more blood flow than the other one.
Right.
Right.
How do they?
They both got full stomachs, full bladders. All that's good. So I don't want you to be concerned.
Oh.
I'm just being overly cautious with twins.
I try not to worry too much. It just stresses me out. Stresses them out. So.
And they're both moving and kicking and acting right too, you know. Except for her wanting to hide her face.
She's camera shy.